What is up, YouTube? In this video, we are taking a look at the brand new Cobalt Drake, the first left spin attack type in Beyblade X. But also, as you can see behind me, I have the new big stadium right here for 3 players, and I have the 6 bays that come in the random booster for the new black shell defense type release. So, in this video, we are first going to take a look at Cobalt Drake, as well as later on we'll take a look at the big stadium. I will make the new random booster base its own video because there's 6 of these to look at. So yeah, so on and so forth. Let us get right into the video. Starting off, I will be talking about Cobalt Drake itself. Let's go. So, taking a look at Cobalt Dragoon in the box here, it is a starter set bay, so it comes with this light blue launcher that matches the colors of the Beyblade itself. And then also the box looks pretty clean too. It's like, you see, you got this black color instead. I don't think any of the other Beyblade X releases had like the black contrast to itself. But yeah, left rotating bay, they've always just been unique. It's like a staple thing with Beyblade now. So that, of course, the box art has to be that way as well. Over here, as you can see, the graphics here, stating how it specializes in counterattacking over here, so it's just gonna meet the opponent head on. You have the parts stated right here, the brand new layer, Cobalt Dragoon. So this should be a ferocious attack type. We'll see how it is once I get to the actual usage of the bay. And then the brand new Ratchet 2A. So with this Ratchet, it has 2 different gimmicks depending on the rotation. When it moves left, it's more offensive because the 2 prongs here, they act like, you know, like extra attack blades. How useful it is, I will wait and see. When going right rotation, it is going to be more defensive. And so right now, as of right now, we'll look at this part later, but I do like the new contrast color scheme that they got going on. And then finally, we have a brand new bit, Cyclone. That's what it's called? Yeah, Cyclone. So Cyclone, this is just Spiral. This is left flat from Metal Fight in Masters series for Medio El Drago. And of course, Spiral coming from Longinus in the Burst series. It is the exact same shape. And the gear ratio is pretty much the same, unless it's bigger. I can't really tell. I think the gear ratio is the same as like flat. But yeah. So we will take a look at that once I open the box. Let's get right into that switch scene now. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and open everything here, but just very quickly, just admiring the box art. You can also get a better look at that light blue launcher I was talking about. This is amazing. I have a bad habit of like storing the boxes alone, even though they're like empty and stuff, and like just one cardboard box I've kept on storage. But you know, this is definitely a box that I'd be willing to keep for sure, even though I know I keep all of them. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get right to opening because I am excited for this. So here we have all of the important parts for this new Beyblade. Starting off with the layer, just take a look at Dragoon over here. I mean, I've said this in my pre-release analysis, it definitely just looks very, very similar. Well, not similar, but it definitely looks like it takes inspiration from the original Dragoon from the Plastic Gen series. When you look at that shape, yeah, this is definitely taking heavy inspiration from Dragoon here. Thicker blades on the side, of course, for each attack type. Off the bat, this looks like, just from the shape of the blades here, this looks like it specializes more in barrage attacks than it does like big smashes. Only because, well, okay, I guess maybe this little area, because it's, I mean, I know it's round, but it's like kind of square shaped. But I guess this part right here looks like it can do some pretty big hits if it hits that corner. But like it's not like a bay like Shark Edge where you can see 2 like very prominent blades that are like you just straight look at it and you're like, okay, that is gonna do some damage. This bay doesn't seem to have that, unless this little part here is gonna do damage. But it is jagged, but it's not as prominent. So I think this is like a barrage attack type. I think that would work best when it comes to countering ability. especially you know, with like opposite spin equalization and stuff like that. One other thing that I'm noticing, just you know, holding this, it is a very smooth layer. Like if you look here, like the edges and stuff, there's no like squared off edges with this blade. And the reason I point this out is because with the earlier releases of Beyblade X, like for example, this is the very first release here, which is Drawn Sword. There are very sharp, jagged edges on this release. Even now after pretty much a year, because it's the first release, there's like jagged edges that honestly would need to be filed down because they feel like they could cut you. I mean, of course I'm being gentle, so it's not gonna cut me, but you know, there's not like a fine polish. This edge especially right here, you might be able to see it, but there's a pretty sharp point right here. This blade is much different. It's smooth all over. So the machining, I'm gonna assume that there's probably some machining done on this because it's a metal piece. But assuming there's like some machining, the machining was done pretty well. So this is very smooth in comparison to the initial releases of the X system. Moving on, we have the new Ratchet 2A. So you can see right here, the two sides that are going to dish out the most damage or whatever it's supposed to do. So when it is spinning left, this thing is acting as hammers. It's supposed to do some awesome attacks or increase the attack power. How effective it's really gonna be, I have no idea. It might actually be effective because I know the ratchets do get some dents and whatnot from extensive uses, so it might actually do something here. And then finally, when you go to the right side of this bay, it is going to be more of a defensive play. It's going to, because you can see right here, when it's moving left, you have this slope right here. This is what it's gonna hit on. Wait, is this left? Yeah, it's gonna hit on this, but then on the right side, not so much. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is left side. This is left. So this is the hammer side that's gonna hit, and the right side, this is the slope part that is going to be more defensive. But yeah, so one thing with this bay, yeah, I mean with this ratchet, of course, since I said right and left side, you can actually flip this. So if I quickly put this bay together as is, right now, so this is in the left orientation. We're already seeing what the full bay looks like, so that's cool. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and get the side profile shots and everything right now. Just take a look at it. It's so beautiful looking for a bay that doesn't have a painted layer. I can't wait until when they release new layers of this and it's like repainted colors. I don't know when that's gonna be for this one, but you know, at some point it'll happen. But yeah, so what I was saying, and that's also part of the reason why I took this Drawn Sword over here. If you take this part right here, and I think you twist it, yeah, twist it like so, and now this should fit onto the right spin bays. Oh, all right, thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, so I've twisted it on, and then I can just, I think I just took Cyclone, but yeah, see, now it fits onto Drawn Sword. So that's how you switch the rotation of this specific ratchet. So once again, you take the white part here, and then you push it in the direction. So if I want to go back to left now, I push it that way, go to right, push it like this. I think it says it on here actually. Does it say it on there? Yeah, I don't know how good you can see it from the camera, but either way, right around here, you're gonna see like a little L and R. So it shows it right there, that it can be dual spin. Right now, I think it's in right rotation, so I put it back to left. Now, moving forward from there, is the right, nope, that's flat. Moving forward from there, we have a brand new bit. This is Cyclone. So you can see the iconic star shape of Cyclone. Well, of Cyclone. I mean, this is the iconic star shape of this bit, which is referenced from Metal Fight's Medio El Dragon. Oh, why are you going out of focus? Hold on. Okay. Better? Better. Need more light. Yep, okay, so reference of Medio El Drago, and then also Longinus from, I guess, what is it, Lost Longinus, and then you had Zwei, I guess Jolt counts because of Brutal. And then, no, that was it. Yeah, I think it's just those 3 generations that had that bit, or the variant of that bit, which is Jolt. Looking at this in comparison to flat, okay, so the gear size is the exact same. From the box art, it looked like it had a bigger gear. I thought it had a bigger gear like Assault did, but no, this is the exact same gear size. So I'm thinking this is probably going to perform very similarly to flat. If not, it's I would think because it has a smaller surface area, this would be better. This would be better than flat when it comes to like angled launches, trying to pull off flower patterns, that type of thing. This could be better. How it works off of right spin versus left spin, I don't know. I don't feel personally that there was much of a difference back in Metal Fight or even Burst when this particular shaped bit was put on a right spin bay versus a left, but we'll see if X makes any difference. So yeah, that is Cobalt Dragoon. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it together again and just take a look at it from the side here. And then we will get the individual weight of each of these parts. I'm gonna compare this weight to like Phoenix Wing and what is the other bay? The Drawn Buster. I'm gonna compare it to those two because those are the heavyweights for the attacks lineup right now. And then before we do test battles with this, I am going to go over the new big stadium that dropped. So yeah, let's scene transition here. All right, so we are gonna go ahead and take a weight of each part for Cobalt Dragoon. Just for a refresher, I have Drawn Buster over here. It is a weight of 44 grams total. And then we have Phoenix Wing, which I believe was 37 grams. 46 grams, never mind, 46 grams. So these are the 2 heavy weights for the attack types. And now let us take a look at the part-by-part breakdown for Dragoon. So we are looking at almost 40 grams for just the layer itself. So it's 38. And then we have 6 grams. Do it one more time. All right, so we got 6 grams for the ratchet, and I'm assuming this is gonna be 2 grams right here. Yep, 2 grams for the bit. So let me put this together. What is our total weight? It is going to be 47 grams. Okay, so that was on par with, I believe, Phoenix Wing, right? Yeah, Phoenix Wing at 47 grams. And then what was Drawn Buster again? I think 44? 46. All right, so 1 gram difference, but we have Cobalt Drake categorized with the heavy weights. Again, okay, 45 grams now, but either way, yes, 44 to 47 grams. 45, okay. So just in comparison, let's just look at the first, because I still have it here. We'll look at Drawn Sword itself. The very first release of Beyblade X, what was its total weight? We were at 44 grams. So there you have it. Let's do this one more time. 47, so there you have it, like 7, 5, 6, 7, 3 gram difference in total. All right, now moving on, we are gonna have the test battles, but just right before that, also I don't know if I mentioned, but hey, the light blue launcher right here for Dragoon looks pretty nice. I like the white accent that they got on the clip there, so that's pretty cool. It's still the standard string length, by the way, just so you guys know. There's no difference in that. It's just a left spin version. It does actually look different, so if I go and pull one of the right launchers, they're not like completely identical here, but here, okay. I'm coming over, I've got the red one. If we take a look at the front bit right here with the 2 launchers, you can see that the shape is different right here, and it's got like that little indentation over there as well. So yeah, just a neat little feature right there to take a look at. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the big stadium now. So here it is, guys, the big Beyblade Stadium. So putting it over here on the ground. So here you have a good look at what the big stadium looks like. It is basically double the size. So if we take a look here, this is the normal stadium. In comparison, you can see that, hold on, let me center this. And is it good on the camera? Yeah, Okay, so you can see here, it's like much wider in size. The length looks roughly the same. Well, actually, if I were to put the rails, it's roughly the same. It's a little bit bigger as well, but it's mainly wider when it comes to the width here. So the idea, if I take this off now, so the idea is like when you're battling, you have one person back here, and I'm assuming you'll have one person to the left and to the right. We'll know this better when I actually put the shell on it. So, yeah, here's the cover. Let's see, how does this go? I think it goes this way, actually. Yeah, that's how it fits. So the shell goes here. So yeah, I guess you'd have one person in the back, and then to either in these two corners facing this way, or actually, wait, no, it's pointed right here, actually. Where it says shoot on the box, this is your indicator of where the people are to be positioned when you do a 3-player battle. So one person's in the middle back here, or yeah, like in this middle section, and then you have the 2 others that are right over here to the left and the right. Taking the shell off, going back, one thing to note, you have a easy little flip thing right here. I'm assuming this is to remove the rails if needed. I don't know why this is necessary, because they don't, or at least I don't know of an area where they sell the rails on their own, but that's there. I'm assuming it is for that reason. One more thing here, this middle part right here actually has rails of its own. If we take a look at the normal X Stadium itself, that middle black part, they don't have rails here. It just goes from here to the left and to the right. But in this case, we do have some rails right here, so the blades can get caught. Also, when it comes to the ridges, the tornado ring, as some people would say, you have grooves right here in this little circle part, and then you have the outside area as well. Let me look at this from a straight down perspective. If we take a look at it right like this, I can't see it from the camera, but yeah, it doesn't look very concave in my opinion. I think you might be having some concave texture or concave going on right here where this little ridge is, but this part out here and this part out here is very flat. So a Beyblade could easily get stuck up here. A low spin stamina or low spin attack type that's about to die out could easily get stuck up here. At least that's how it looks like to me when I'm looking at this from straight down. You guys tell me if anyone else has this stadium. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think it'll be the same way or not? But yeah, let me go ahead and quickly put the shell on this stadium, and then I'm gonna do test battles with Cobalt Dragoon. So I will be doing some test battles in the standard stadium, of course, but I will also be doing some battles in this stadium. I don't have 2 other people, so I don't think I'll be able to do a 3-player battle, but at some point I do hope to do that. All right, let me go ahead and put the shell on this bad boy right now. So when it comes to the shell, well, it just fell out of my hand, but they give you the black clips here, obviously. So those little prongs are basically gonna go inside the square holes of the shell, wherever it is I put that thing. Oh, there it is. So yeah, you have like these little holes here, and the black part will just go squeeze in there and go on the outside of the little pieces you see here. So yeah. All right, so for the test battles, I will be facing off against Drawn Sword, because this is the first release for Beyblade X, so it only makes sense that it goes head to head against the first left spin of Beyblade X. And of course, we're starting off in the standard stadium, but we are going to move to the big stadium as well in this video just to see how it performs. So let's get right into these test battles. So before that, let me go ahead and do a test launch here. Wow, to finally see a left spin in Beyblade. And yeah, I'm gonna use its new string launcher as well here. So it's got some more controllability, and of course, you know, it is the launcher that came with it, so I have to use it. All right, starting off, I'm going to launch Drawn Sword first. There it goes. Oh no, hold on, come on. Cobalt Dragoon. Yes, we got the counterattacks going. Oh, I think I got too much of a second launch advantage because, man. Oh, and it just punched it right there. Okay. Got too much of a second launch advantage that time, so let's go ahead and do that again. This time I'm gonna launch Cobalt Dragoon first. Okay, so they're both going on the extreme line here. Oh, good hit by Dragoon. Okay, here we go. Dragoon is like laying waste to Dronzer, or Dronzer. Drawn sword, not Dronzer. But that battle ended in a, almost, I think it's like a tie. Okay, good hit by Drawn sword right there. A nice counter hit by Dragoon. Okay, what was that bouncing motion? Now is where we're gonna see some equalization. But, okay, never mind. Dragoon takes it by a significant margin. Okay, I guess you can do that. Can you do this? No, you can't do that, okay. Let us do one more battle here with these two. This time, let me launch Drawn Sword first. Drawn Sword. Dragoon. Dragoon missing every shot from the extreme line. Okay, good hit by Drawn Sword, head to head right at the end of the extreme line. That was cool to see. Incredible back and forth going on here. Good hits by Dragoon. So I wonder purely off of stamina, which of these is better. I want to say that the flat bit is better than Cyclone is for stamina, just because it's got the wider stance here. So it's got more surface area and stuff to move on, but yeah, I can't really tell. Go! Okay, good hit. Ooh, nice shot by Dragoon, straight into the pocket for Drawn Sword. Okay, moving. Let me go ahead and get the big stadium over here. Does that full? Yep, that fully fits in the camera. Actually, I think I want to orient it this way. Yeah. Yeah, let's orient it this way here. Let's go ahead and get a test spin of Dragoon in this stadium. Let's see how this bay moves around. Okay. All right, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. There it is on that Cyclone Ridge there. Okay, so it is spiraling around. I want to do one more, I want to do a light launch right around there. Hold on. Does it gravitate towards the middle if I do this? Oh, I'm gonna just right spin it. Hold on. Can't really tell. Okay, let me go ahead and just do a battle here to see. I'm trying to see, will it just stay here when it's at a slow spin or not? That's what I want to see. Okay, so Drawns are first. Okay, Dragoon coming in. Oh, it's clear across the stadium with that hit. Okay, yeah, see, it is. It is just kind of like, it is just kind of stuck up there. And there goes Drawn Sword. So it does kind of do that thing where it gets stuck up there. Okay, this time Dragoon first, and now Drawn Sword. I think I launched Drawn Sword a little too lightly. It's still getting sporadic there. Okay, I think that one went to Drawn Sword. I'm not entirely sure. But based off of that, so yeah, when it comes to battles in this stadium, it looks like the bays, or at least the attack type bays and the aggressive balance type bays, will be heavily incentivized to use the extreme line more so than the standard stadium, because this thing is not very concave. Like the stadium floor itself is not very concave. See right there, you saw it right there. Yep, you can see it right here with the Drawn Sword. Even the middle part actually, is not very concave. Yeah, see the way Drawn Sword's moving. When it gets super flat on this thing, it's not able to like pick up any speed. So I want to say that like stamina types and defensive Beyblades are going to have a bigger advantage in this stadium, possibly because of that, but only time will tell. Okay, nice run on the extreme line there. Great counter. I don't know which Bey did the counter. Oh. Dragoon with a initial attack and then coming in with a good follow-up attack. Drawn Sword losing so much stamina here. And that ends in a tie. Okay. Dragoon and now Drawn Sword. Great upper attack right there. I think this might go to Drawn Sword because I think Dragoon lost a lot of stamina from the destabilization at that moment. Yep, I called it. Okay, and now let us do one more battle in the stadium, and then I'm going to do another battle in the normal stadium. Oh, nice attack from both Beys there. Great follow-up by Drawn Sword, and this is looking like Drawn Sword's victory here. Dragoon has very little stamina, yep. All right, let us go ahead and go back to this stadium now. And this will be the final battle for this video. Okay, Drawn Sword first. Oh, that's a bad final battle, come on. It was doing so good, and then now you just wanted to go out of the pocket by yourself. Really, man? All right. Well, since this is the final battle, let me actually launch a Dragoon first, because this is a Dragoon video. Okay, great attacks. Nice follow-up. Oh, and Drawn Sword is the one to take that one. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that is the video for the unboxing of the new Dragoon, as well as the big Beyblade X Stadium right here. I think it's called like the Wide Xtreme actually for the official title, but I'm not sure. But either way, tell me what you guys think of these two releases. So far, I am really, really liking the brand new Dragoon. The new stadium though, honestly, it might take me some time to actually get accustomed to it and see if I actually like it or not. It might grow on me. When it came to Beyblade Burst Sparking, they had that blue stadium that released it, the Sparking Stadium, which was like supposed to be a smaller version of the really big stadium they made there. That one, it took a while. At first I didn't really like it, but it took a while and it kind of grew on me after a bit once I actually learned how to use it. It might be the same case for this stadium. So yeah, we'll go ahead and see, but tell me what you guys think. So far, my favorite thing is Dragoon itself. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, which will be the unboxing for the new defense type that came up. So yeah, see you guys in that video whenever it comes out.